Hello, the following podcast is spoken in a mixed language of both English and Spanish, also known as Spanglish, because that is our main way of talking and it's the best way for us to express our thoughts on the topics that we speak of. Which, by the way, we are in no way any experts on the subjects, despite having the internet in front of us while we record, which you will hear us use on occasion for live fact-checking every once in a while. Most, if not all, we talk about is from general personal experience. Also, we needed a buffer to get past the algorithm censors on certain platforms. Enjoy.
This podcast is brought to you in part by yourselves. You found this podcast. I don't know how or where, because we sure as hell haven't told anybody. But hey, here you are listening to it. So again, congratulations. Give yourselves a hand, but just one.
Okay, it's recording. Anyone got lines? I got the pixelated one today.
Vamos a ver qué me tocó a mí.
Are you?
Son of a...
Can you
nothing.
see any lines?
Nope,
doing
there are
anything?
no lines.
Nah, they are dead. You are the dead one.
But I see the numbers. So there is some satisfaction.
Numbers go up. Numbers go up.
Yep, numbers go up.
Numbers going up. Things are working.
Okay.
So welcome to Bichin Boricuas, motherfuckers. We're doing it live.
Very live, very late at night. So we have a third person finally on this podcast to join in because only one of us knows about today's topic. So
nobody asked for a special guest, but we don't give a shit. We gave it to you, bitches.
Say hello, special guest.
Hello.
Okay,
Ow.
so what? You were going to say something. Go ahead.
No, that cat was trying to kill me again.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Is that a recurring theme?
No, the cat thing is new.
It's a new variable in the equation.
We're talking about, this is literally probably a 3-month-old kitten.
Oh my fucking god, that is cute.
Yeah, but it's already wanting to kill him, so I don't know what that says.
I mean, I don't know, man. That's how you know it's a cat.
Anyways, today I needed to get an extra person because I have been for months trying to get someone for us to talk about Pokemon, specifically what's coming up in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet because of Lechonk.
So that's when we get the new Pikachu.
No. Look, I'm gonna pop the joke right now. That is not Lechonk. Eso se llama adobo. Okay, adobo.
Fuck.
I don't give a shit whatever its name may be in English, Japanese. I don't care what it's named in Spanish. That is called adobo.
Fuck, that is a good nickname for the damn pig.
So that is the new Pikachu.
No,
that's which one? Hold on, I had a list. Oh my god!
It's like the new Pokemon that they announced. They already announced the new Pikachu for this game, pero como que no,
forever.
Is it a yellow electric Pokemon that saps you?
It's orange this time.
Way.
It's orange this time.
Cool.
It has
They discovered a new. Does he have red cheeks?
No, it has yellow cheeks.
Oh, they're thinking outside the box. Oh my god!
It's not the first time. Wasn't Dedenne fucking yellow?
Togedemaru was
yellow cheek también, ¿verdad?
Yellow cheeks. Its name is Pawmi. Pawmi.
Yeah, look it up if you can. Pawmi. Pawmi.
Just in case, Bella, this is going to be really useful. Let me go and copy this into the chat.
Oh my god, somebody's using the chat.
Well, we don't usually have 3 people here. Open a new tab. Yay. Oh, there we go. We have a list.
I already hate it, by the way. Also, why did you say there is a new Pikachu? There is clearly a Pikachu. I can see Pikachu right here.
Yes, this is the Pokemon.
Porque pues, como estamos en un audio podcast, we're looking at a list of todos los Pokémon del nuevo juego.
Que han anunciado for now.
Yep.
Y ya estoy molesto porque Pichu is not immediately above Pikachu.
Oh yeah, I know. I see that. I'm already annoyed too.
But why? It's in ¿cómo se llama?
Oh, it's in numerical order. Pero por
No,
ese,
it's
Yes.
not. It's It's question mark, question mark, question mark.
no, but on
Yeah, but
national,
the Pokemon are in national dex
yeah,
order.
yeah, pero por ese ende, the new Pokemon should be dead last on this list.
No, because of the new Pokemon, they need to be at the top because that's what people want to see. I mean, no, mala mía, because they have the freaking los legendaries are in the bottom. God fucking damn it.
Viste, fuck you.
Okay, fine, you get a point.
So this will, in all likelihood, esto es el local dex del nuevo region. Si los legendaries están las y los starters están al principio, este es no hay national dex, el local dex para la
I mean,
región.
what people think the local decks will look like.
Exacto.
Because
Pero anyways, we're just gonna start back because it's like I'm a fan of Pokemon, you're the super fan of Pokemon, and Carlos is in and out sometimes.
I don't blame.
I play Pokemon Blue in Spanish.
No,
Ah,
no, I
no.
need this in my life. I need this. Donde where?
Lo voy a buscar y te mando una foto de
Oof.
Pokemon Blue in Spanish.
Un
Perfect. I can
Spanish
give this.
localization de azul.
I can. No, logo, dude. No, that's the best way to learn how to speak. Dude, I learned how to speak English with Pokemon. What are you talking about, logo? I'm gonna give
yes.
this. I'm gonna give that to my 8-year-old. Here you go.
I'm sure
Here's
you can get in.
Here's Pokemon Gold. Figure it out. And it's like, Daddy, I captured Zapdos. You're like, wait, what?
No, tú cállate. Anyways. Okay, I just gonna have to say, Carlos, your Pokemon, tu experiencia, hasta dónde llega. Porque yo are pretty much almost on par. It's just he's had more hours dedicated than I do. How many? What have
Yo
you
el
played?
último juego de Pokémon que jugué fue Ultra Moon. And I get to like the third totem or whatever the fuck es el invento que ellos hicieron para try to be different.
Okay. But before that, did you play all the games or have you been skipping around?
I occasionally skip. I play like the basic the first one and then like so okay I play gold, skip crystal, play fire red, skip whatever the fuck like the third one, the third random one. I always skip
Emerald?
that one.
Oh no. Okay.
Like emerald, like diamond.
No, loco, no. Emerald, platinum. Those two are really, really good. If you liked Ruby and Sapphire, play Emerald, or play
Pero I haven't played no he jugado ninguno de los remakes excepto Fire Red.
Did you play Heart Gold and Soul Silver?
Nope, never played any of the remakes. I played
Okay.
Gold
Okay.
cuando salió in like the purple ass transparent Game Boy Color.
Vamos a ver, like Gen 1, Gen 2, and Gen 3 remakes, I have to give con asterisco, ¿verdad? I have to give them really, bueno, no, un solo asterisco. I have to give them my seal of approval. They're really, really good. Like, for example, they expanded in Fire Red and Leaf Green a little bit, and they added some new stuff, and that was cool.
God, the islands, I miss that.
On Heart Gold and Soul Silver were based on the Crystal version, so they added a lot of like oomph to the
basic
to the game. They added a lot of oomph to the game, right? And then we had Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which this is where the asterisk comes into play. Game Freak, no te voy a perdonar el hecho that you took away my Battle Frontier. I don't give a fuck that the end game nowadays is online gameplay. No. This was your moment to shine, and you let us down. I'm more pissed. I'm more pissed that they didn't have the Battle Frontier, the Emerald, que del freaking Dexit, and that's saying a lot. Okay. Like I understand why Dexit like had to happen, pero diablo mano. Mm-mm. Like
Oh
that
yeah,
that was one of the contests
that
that a lot
took
of
me
people like.
that took me a minute to figure out. It's like Dexit. What are you talking about? Dex, the Pokedex? You're referencing Brexit? Oh right, the incomplete Pokedex. Never mind, I got it.
Wait,
Like,
what?
okay,
Uh,
so for heart for Sword and Shield, right? They limited the Pokemon that you could move Pokemon Bank.
Yeah.
¿Es que se llama?
huh.
Uh-huh.
The Pokemon that you can move from Pokemon Bank to Sword and Shield, right? So there is a huge chunk of what would be considered the whole ass national Pokedex that you just can't use, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
And when that was first announced, a lot of people were really, really like, "Oh my god, like what's going on?" And if you're gonna think about it, like there's good points for and good points against there being a limited amount of Pokemon. But if we get on that, we're gonna be here like 3 sessions
I
worth
mean,
of
vamos por
discussion.
cuánto, como 800 Pokémon.
Since I am a petty bastard, I'm gonna look for the
Yeah, no, we can look up the exact number.
C logo 905.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
god.
That is the simplest and strictest answer, counting only distinct species.
905. Fuck.
So,
No
Okay.
offense. No offense. That is like 500 too many.
I mean,
But
yeah.
here's the problem, which I was one of those very angry people that said, "What do you mean I don't get my complete Pokedex? De que you're not allowed to catch all 900 and some, well, parece tipo era 800 and something Pokemon in one game." It's like, what do you mean I'm not allowed to do that anymore? You were doing great hasta ese punto. Y entonces I haven't finished Omega Sapphire, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I haven't finished it. I'm right now. I just finished the main story, and I'm gonna do the fabulous new entry. It's like do the whole Rayquaza and Deoxys extra post game
The Delta
story,
episode.
the
Oof.
Delta episode. It was just like, okay, Battle Frontier gone, but oh, you let me capture Deoxys without going to fucking Toys R Us? Good. Because that's how I got my Deoxys.
Lucky bastard.
I was religious going to Toys R Us to get not Jirachi, Deoxys. The 2 times it did it. Pero, anyways, el problema con eso de Ruby y Alpha Sapphire es que limitaron el Pokédex de ese juego también solamente hasta Gen 3. And that annoyed the shit out of me. It's like, what about all these other Pokemon? All the other, what? Gen 4? O sea, estamos hablando de Diamond and Pearl, Black and White, X and Y y Sword and Shield. No lo puedo meter en este juego nuevo que ustedes hicieron después.
I mean, we're not even. You guys are even skipping over the greatest game ever made for Pokemon.
If you say if you say Stadium, we're kicking you out.
No, let's go Pikachu. Let's go Eevee. Which were a remake of the original.
Ni siquiera era eso, era un remake sequel, una mierda así. Because you weren't fighting Gary anymore, and you weren't red or green. You were someone completely new, and your rival was also someone completely new.
Antes de que nos,
I mean,
antes de que nos vayamos
technically,
del tema,
Pokemon Gold era un sequel that original one.
I guess.
antes de
Not,
que
I
nos-
guess. You fight Red.
Okay. I guess. You were saying.
Ajá.
You were saying.
Antes de que nos vayamos del tema, ¿verdad? The reason why te
Tenemos un tema.
limitaron, I mean, Pokemon. Pero we were talking about how you can't catch certain Pokemon in certain games, right? Y el ejemplo fue Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, where you can't catch a lot of Pokemon, right? They limited you to most, if not all. Tuve una lista de unobtainable Pokemon, right? So this is gonna suck. Pero the reason why they're limiting you and what you can and can't catch or what you can and can't use in certain games is to push cartridges. Like the reason why la única razón why you had what's the word, right? To take the example of Gen 3, right? You had este, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, and then you had Colosseum and XD Gale of Darkness, right?
Mhm.
Este, a lot of the games limited you in what you could or couldn't trade up until certain points of the game to, number one, force you to actually have the copy rather than just be like, oh, pues yo voy a coger like esta copia from this emerald copy from my brother, and then I'm going to restart his game save file, fuck him, and then just pass a starter so that I can have it. No, they limited you para que tú no estuviese haciendo eso. Same thing with like Colosseum, how you had to like get to a certain point in the game in order to actually trade, or in XD Gale of Darkness, which they made you pasar todo el juego, clean up all the Pokemon, like purify está la palabra. Oh my god!
Uh-huh.
And then you can trade.
Yeah, no, I remember that. It's like, yay, I get to get a free Ho-Oh in this game. You're not allowed to trade unless you purify all your Pokemon. Fuck. Okay.
I mean, the mechanic wasn't in the other games, so it's it's acceptable.
I
But
mean, I feel like varios de los juegos were like, como que, yeah, you could trade al principio, pero era como que, if you, for example, if somebody gave you like a very high level Pokemon, like
That was
the Pokemon would like not listen to you.
the whole point of the gym system. It's like, oh, you can't pass the game with a level 100 Magikarp because a Magikarp will refuse to listen to you unless you have a certain number of gym badges with you.
Y they couldn't, y no te podían pasar un Pokémon que tuviera todos los
No,
special moves
no, te
oh
podían
no,
pasar.
dude!
because
No,
you couldn't
no,
use them hasta que tenías los badges.
exactly. You can use them in battle, but you can't use them in the overworld unless you had the proper gym badge for it.
Hablando claro, when I first played the blue, right, the original blue game, on Gen 1, I remember how when I first played Red, which was the first one that I played, how the SSN just leaves after you do certain things, right? You have to talk to the captain to get cut.
Right.
And once that happens, the SSN leaves. And little
Uh,
Mikado vino y dijo, no, I want to keep this boat in my harbor forever and ever. So when I played Blue for the first time, right, I passed a traded Oddish from my red version to the blue version with who knew cut, and that was my only cut Pokemon because I refused to talk to the captain to get HM cut. Este, so yeah, I terminé andando con un fucking vile plume, just walking around like, yeah, this is my only cut user. Fuck
So
this shit.
20 years later, how your life choices lead you to?
I mean, que se joda, I managed to play the game, and
Whoop.
that boat is still in that harbor, and that dude is still seasick.
That's right, because the captain is puking.
Yep.
Pero también por ese ende, you never killed Eradicate.
Oh no, yeah,
What?
you did. No. You can do everything in the SSN. It's just that to get cut, you need to talk to the captain. So
Right.
that file of blue just doesn't have cut.
Lol.
And I think, and like, yeah, because you never got that final interaction.
Exactly. So
Pero it's not a
you left
check
the
mark para
command
ninguna otra parte del juego.
Yep. As long as you have cut somewhere in your Pokemon and you have the badge, you can do it. So I just, este, oof, I forgot the word. How do you say that? No,
You can sequence break the game.
no.
No, I think I know the word he's trying to say. Because that was its. I know
I
exactly.
smuggled. I smuggled. I trafficked. I trafficked that fucking weed into my game so that I didn't have to fucking use cut in any other Pokemon. I,
Okay, but no, I did not know that you could actually skip the whole SSN just for that. I did not know you could. I did not know you could skip the SSN and still keep playing the game. There was a way around it because that there is no checks in the game for you to. Okay, you cannot continue the game unless you talk to the captain.
No, they don't have that. Dude, this game was made in the 90s.
And
We're
I mean
lucky.
this. I mean this game barely fits in a fucking cartridge. But as a kid, there's a special character for Poke and another special character for Mon because they couldn't. They literally kept running out of fucking memory.
And to add to that, dude, like, red and blue were a fucking buggy mess.
yeah, and this was on. Hey, Zoomers, listening to this. This is the age before updates were a thing.
Oh god,
We didn't have color. This
we
is
didn't
black
have
and white,
no,
motherfucker.
we didn't have patches, man.
It's like no, these. This is the age before patches, updates, DLCs, so on and so forth. No, well, no, DLCs came out later as mystery gifts, but a gold and silver.
No, no,
Kind
no,
of,
no,
sort
no,
of.
no. Before that, honestly, Gold and Silver had de esto, pero después para like the first Game Boy Advance ones, they had the card swiping thing.
Ah,
Oh, the
well,
e-reader.
the e-reader.
Yeah, the e-reader.
Oof.
You
No,
could
no,
get
no.
like
Fíjate, let me give you a little piece of trivia, right? Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, Gen 3 games, ¿verdad? From the Game Boy. The original game, had a bug that after a certain amount of time, trees stopped growing. It didn't matter how much time you waited; they just didn't grow.
Oh, you're talking about the berry trees.
Yep, the berry glitch.
Okay.
oh,
Este,
so
and
that was a glitch.
yep, and
Oh,
they made it so that if you, they made a patch that, I don't remember the specifics, ¿verdad? But the TLDR is that they made a patch that would transfer between copies of the games if you, connected them in any sort of way, whether you did like the record shuffle, if you traded Pokemon, if you joined somebody's union room, and the patch just spread de esa manera.
it's one of those viral achievements. It was a viral patch.
Pretty
That,
much, yeah.
that's exactly what it is. That's a viral patch. Jeez. Interesting.
Never heard of this before. I have a
No, I
copy
never
of
heard
this
of this.
game somewhere that has not been patched.
That you know of.
That you
No,
know
because
of.
I was a lonely ass motherfucker and I didn't play with people. And I know I had that problem that the berry tree stopped growing.
Oof.
Interesting. But no, I know
And I
Polo.
just assumed that ellos era como que, oh well, I guess they made it so that berry trees don't grow. That's a weird bug. That's a weird feature, but whatever. And now you're telling me it's a bug.
You're gonna hate me for this. Not you, Carlo. You're gonna hate me for this, Mikado. Esto. So, Pokemon X and Y came out, right?
See?
And it's like, okay, I'm gonna make my mission for it to be the first time ever I complete the Pokedex. But for me to do that, I need to transfer the data from my Game Boy Advance games all the way to here. Okay,
Hmm.
and I did the whole from Game Boy Advance to DS and from DS to 3DS, that whole mess. Here's the thing. When I needed Pokemon from Emerald that I stopped playing for a particular reason. I managed to unlock the mystery island on the last route.
Ah.
I unlocked the island, I got the special berry, and saved on the island, and never touched my game again. So, Carlos, just so you know, in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, there was this like one in what was it like 20,000 chance, una mierda así, de que un día un parte del mapa would just randomly load in un nuevo terreno, una isla, with a berry that you can only get there. And I don't know what kind of Pokemon would only show up there.
Ooh.
Was that
And the berry
I
like
forgot what the berry does, but it's like it's like you needed to talk to an old man every day and ask him, "Hey, do you see the island today?" Nope. I don't,
Pacific Lockdown.
exactly. you would have to go to him every day, like literally back when this was had day and night integration and time integration still in the games, because that's also somewhat gone. Entonces, como que,
No.
No, it's ahora now it uses the console clock.
right, no. Yeah, but what is it that they deleted? They deleted seasons. Never mind.
There we go.
They deleted season. But it's like you literally have to go talk to him every day and ask him, hey, is the island there? And I had the island once. It's like, oh, I see it. I see the island. I fucking surfed to the island and got my berries, saved the game, y no toqué el puto huevo más. I literally spent like maybe half a year talking to him every day just to check, hey, do you see it today? No, bye. Do you see it today? No, bye. It was part of my routine to check every morning to see if he was there.
Jesus Christ, you fucking nerd.
No. Espérate. Let me see if I can make this joke right. So, aparte de berries, there is a single Pokemon in this island, ¿verdad? And Tony asked himself, I'll never. Tony told himself, I'm not gonna touch this island ever again. Why not?
Fuck you.
Que se joda. I had to shoehorn that in somehow.
Fuck you.
But okay, got it. Por si acaso. Even if you are a lonely motherfucker, you can get this patch because the games that are affected were the what's the word I'm looking for? Ruby and Sapphire. Because and any other game afterwards, so Fire Red, Leaf Green, Emerald, Colosseum, EXD, Gale of Darkness, Emma, el e-reader, and Pokemon Box have the patch. And if any Ruby and Sapphire game, if they connect to any other game from Gen 3, it'll automatically download the patch. So if you have any of those other things, Colosseum or XD Gale of Darkness, you can just patch it yourself.
Patch it yourself or have the virus patch it?
I get a virally patch itself.
Because what you are describing is literally a computer virus.
Hold on. Here you go. Here is the let's use the chat yet again.
The only person using the chat, because we usually go to Discord. We look at our other screen for Discord.
There you go.
Well, that is information for him to find out. Pero mira, okay, pero we're half an hour in, and I just really want to get the main point that I really wanted to talk to you guys about. So, okay, Carlo, did you know that every Pokemon game is based, every region, the map it's on, is based on an actual real life place, right? Or you did not know?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like the first couple of games are different parts of Japan.
Yep.
Black and White es en Nueva York.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
X and Y es en Francia.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Sun and Moon y Ultra Sun and Moon es en Hawaii.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm missing.
No, you're good. The
No,
próximo Sword and Shield. Where's Sword and Shield?
I have Sword and Shield is like Europe. It's like England.
There we go. Okay. Do you know where the next one takes place at? The new one.
I have no fucking idea.
España.
Oh, yay. Ole.
Así que joder, tío, yo voy a ir hacia allá para coger mis Pokémones.
Mira, carajo, yo no me puedo ir. Pero
El rey y la reina va a darte un Pokémon especial.
Los mato los dos. Pero that's why los servidores de español puertorriqueño explotó con one of the new Pokémon, Lechonk. Porque es un literal fucking lechón. Pero pues some fucking genius in the in the English translation, it's like, lechón, let me just write more like chunky boy. That's it. We'll call it Lechonk. And it became an instant meme. O sea, yo no sé cuántos memes tuviste de Lechonk, pero mi favorito es como que, aparece, hace la animación of its cry, of its roar, whatever you call it, y es como que el subtítulo, Screams in Jíbaro.
I have that somewhere. Espérate.
I have that too somewhere. Pero es como que that is like perfect. Pero here, this is why I really needed him to get here, because there is a certain hypeness to the whole fucking España, Lechonk, y vamos a estar viendo cosas en español quizá y whatnot. Here's the thing though.
Todos los nombres de todos los pueblos van a tener una ñ.
Mejor luego tiene una pava.
Perdón, ¿cómo es? Pero,
Just wait for it. Tienes que ver. You need to see this.
And yet a third instance of the chat being used. We're on a roll, motherfucker.
Open the link. Waiting for reaction.
Screens in Hibaro.
No, wait for it. I thought this is for you too, because I'm pretty sure you haven't seen this one. So, boom.
Oh, wow, lo pegó los dos a la misma vez. Espérate. Míralo ahí. There we go. What is this one? I didn't see this one.
So we're taking this to be our fucking album art, right? For this episode.
Oh, please.
Yes! I mean, I already told you the episode is going to be Long Live Lechonk. That is the name of this episode. I don't give a shit. I've had this name for like 2 months now. But yes, Lechonk will be the album art for this episode. Fuck. Okay. I didn't see that one. That one's new to me. But anyways, here's the thing. So, in this new generation of Pokemon, a new thing that we have now as potential is DLCs. Como vimos para Sword and Shield. They had full-on DLCs with new maps y expandía el Pokédex. Todavía incompleto, pero it expanded the Pokédex. And it's like new forms, new regional forms, new fucking Pokemon, new legendaries, que se yo puñeta más, right? You follow so far. I want to say that they were based on the British Isles, essentially. If anything, one of them is fucking ¿cómo se llama? Ireland, I think.
Me perdí de quién? Who's the Irish one motherfucker here?
No, on Pokemon Sword and Shield, they added 2 new maps. Maps 2.
Sí. Sí, I think one of them is Ireland, and the other is like the Isle of Man or something like that.
The Isle of Sun. Wait, hold on. Gen 8 DLC. My God, logo. I haven't played the DLC of Gen 8 logo.
Yo todavía tampoco. I haven't either. And I've been meaning to go get all those new legendaries.
I don't have a Switch, so...
You had your chance! You had your chance and you chose not to.
Wait. You don't have a Switch?
That's a conversation for outside of the podcast.
Okay, dale. Está bien. Fair.
But what exactly are you looking for?
The names.
I like this fire Blastoise que tiene en este juego ahora.
What, for Coco?
Corsala?
Corsala. What the fuck are you?
Míralo, it's a fucking fire Blastoise.
Corsala. That doesn't. Oh, you're talking about the legendaries?
No.
Corsala is a piece of coral, so I don't see where do you see fire and Blastoise in there.
No. Acuérdate. We
look at that. Look, I used the chat.
There we go. You guys said you are. We have the technology.
Oh, this colossal. Okay, yeah.
Colossal.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. What did you say it looked like?
It looks like a fire Blastoise.
Okay, fair. I see it.
Fair point.
Fair point.
Kaijuing it up, baby.
Pero
I mean, it has a
any
mega evolution, just like Super Kaiju
exact
or Giga Max Kolaisu, whatever the fuck.
Gigantamax.
Gigantamax, in which Lapras turns into a goddamn se convierte en el morro esencialmente. Si busca Gigantamax Lapras, se
God
convierte en el
damn it.
morro. Cierto o falso.
I want to look for it. I need to look at this.
No tiene garita, pero es un fucking morro. I don't give a shit. You too.
Okay, I see where you go. I see where you do.
Did you see it?
I see it.
Carlos,
Okay,
you see
yes, I'm seeing it now.
it?
El morro. My
Es el
God.
morro, es el morro. Simplemente que no tiene garita. Pero anyways, what I'm trying to get to. So, they added DLCs on that, in which, by the way, Pokemon X and Y, I need to get this out. I am disappointed with the post-game de Pokemon X and Y. Very disappointed.
You mean going to that French cafe and fighting the same expensive dish over and over again just to
Level up to level 100?
uh-huh.
Yes and no. That was the easiest way to level 100 I've ever seen in the game. But that's not my point. Tenía toda una historia con un detective and whatnot. Pero, el juego tenía cut content. Two very specific cut contents. One being that, oh, your mom, your in-game mom used to be a racetrack star, and they make a huge point of it. They get, oh, your mom used to race her now retired, worn out Rhyhorn that lives outside your house. But she used to race and win games. Y entonces, como que, oh, that you make a good point. You make a lot of these points. So it's like, oh, I'm assuming I get to race my Pokemon at some point. And there is the racetrack. The racetrack is there. If you go east of whatever the fuck is Paris, the racetrack is there. You can enter the building that'll load the map for you, but it tells you it's under construction, and they never did anything with it. I am so annoyed with that. It's like there was a whole mini game planned for this game, and they never decided to do that. Second thing is the mystery ghost, which Mikado knows exactly the one.
Oh, the one with the hex, the one with the hex girl.
Yes, the hex girl at the one of the tall buildings that just shows up once and says you're not the one and disappears forever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Like that never went anywhere, but it's like the same thing in black and white. I mean, there's a bunch of ghosts. There's like the ghost girl in the bridge and all that shit. It's like just
Right,
goes
pero
nowhere.
eso es un mini side quest in which you literally need to solve the mystery, and you get to solve the mystery. That is fun. Pero literalmente, that ghost in X and Y just shows up, says you're not the one, and leaves. Y todo el mundo, yo me recuerdo speculating, and it's like, oh, you just must have the correct generated ID, trainer ID, because every time you play the game, your trainer has an identification para que pueda diferenciar cada Pokemon whenever you trade it.
I thought it
And-
was like the serial number their cartridge.
Yes and no, because every time you reload the game, the ID changes. So it's not exactly the cartridge ID. It's
That is
literally it is your instance of the game ID.
Okay.
So it's that, and everyone speculated it's like, oh, she must be looking for a very specific ID, and I'm not sure if anyone ever ran the test. It's like, let me just throw every number and see if something works. But I don't recall anyone just figuring it out.
I'm sure that somebody already dumped the ROM and like reverse engineered that. Like, nope, there is no check. She just randomly she just says like, no, you're not the one.
Exacto, pero como que I just feel like Pokemon X and Y had content and never refused it. Emma, la base of whatever is the gang, Team Fire, I forget, Ember,
Team Flare.
Team Flare. They have a base that you go to just like every other game. Pero en el juego, that's in the middle of a desert. ¿Qué pasa? There's a whole other building in the desert that looks exactly like the Team Flare base, but you just can't go in. and there's no way around inside the base for you to come out on that side of the building. So this is a whole separate other building that it's there, but you just can't go in. And as far as I know, it's not part of a mystery gift ticket that you needed a la Arceus or Darkrai or any shit like that. So it's like, that game is incomplete, and I am mad that it's incomplete. I wish there was more of X and Y, because X and Y was a Pokemon game that got me back into Pokemon after, like, I don't know how many years of hiatus. Because it was during that phase that, if you play Pokemon, you're not cool, or you're childish and whatnot. I was affected by that, so I stopped playing Pokemon after Diamond and Pearl.
Do what you want, how you want it. Don't be ashamed, because for people can go fuck themselves.
You know what did that for me? Lego Movie. But that's a story for another day. Lego Movie made it okay for me to be geek.
You could say it made everything awesome.
Shut up.
Oh, gracias.
Anyways, se me va el tiempo. Okay, so, la cosa que yo estaba tratando de explicar a Mikado. So, the game releases are in a pattern. It's like, brand new generation, remake of one. Brand new generation of one, remake of a previous one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what we're been at. So, Scarlet and Violet are going to take place in Spain. Cool. We have Lechonk. We have un fucking Lechonk. Amazing. We can't imagine how many other different Pokemon types are there. There's a whole theory of, we're going to time travel in this game, dependiendo en qué versión tú get. I don't know. That's not my point of the game.
Más vale. Is it Oricorio? They better fucking put that Pokemon. Yes, it's Oricorio. That little bird in Gen 7, ¿verdad? That could change, that had different forms depending on where you caught it.
Yeah.
One looks like literally like a flamenco dancer or some shit.
I'm sure that one is going to be the regional de eso, porque si no me equivoco, Oricorio is like an endangered species of some sort.
Más fucking vale que ese Pokemon esté in this game, dude. Like, I swear to God.
Yes, it's a Pokemon bird that has different dance styles as part of their different versions.
Literal, the Red Nectar Origorio is named the Baile style.
It's in the chat, by the way.
Yeah, no, like this is one of those few things that I'm like, I remember this. I remember capturing one of them and then walking away.
But it's like the flamenco one. I get it. It better be in Spain. It better be in Scarlet. But that's not my point. So, okay, it takes place in Spain. We have DLCs and potentials in this game now, as in like for expansions and whatnot. And we just got, what was it? Diamond and Pearl remakes come out. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Cool.
Me cago en la madre.
So, here's the thing. The next one should be after, like, next year, 2023. The next game should be, the next game, Pokemon game, would be a remake of Black and White, correct? So,
yes.
If we follow that, they're going to want...
The next one should be a Black and White remake?
Yes, because right now we have the Diamond and Pearl one.
I might need to buy a Switch.
It's on the Best Buy behind the counter, remember that.
Or at Walmart in that locker that they don't like to talk about.
También. Pero that's not my point. So,
or you want me to wait for the Switch Pro?
I'm hoping for the Switch Pro, but at this point, fuck it.
Yeah, at this point, it's not looking like it.
I'm still holding out for it. But it's like, it's so hard to find a Switch, and then I beat the guy I beat the scalper to the newest shipment by pure coincidence, and I bought mine and my brother's Switch at the same time. It's like, I'm not going to eat for next month, but goddamn it, I'm getting a Switch.
Priorities on point, right?
Right. And I don't care if it's a Switch that doesn't include a game. I'm getting my Switch, period.
I don't think any of them include a game anymore.
Unless you buy the bundles. Like the Mario Kart bundle or the Animal Crossing bundle, so on and so forth.
There is no Animal Crossing bundle. It's just an Animal Crossing themed Switch. It doesn't come with Animal Crossing.
That is
¿En
stupid.
serio? No
No,
jodas,
no. I am telling you, I had that in my life, and it didn't come with Animal Crossing. Not only that, they have a giant fucking sticker in the front that ruins the art of the box art that tells you, "Hey, fucking idiots, this doesn't come with a game."
Oh my god.
Vete pa'l carajo.
It's true.
Like custom dock, custom Switch, custom controllers. No fucking
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing. The thing that mostly annoyed me is that at least they would have given you a theme for the Switch that like matches Animal Crossing, but no, they didn't even give you that.
Que carajo, Nintendo. Carajo. Jesus Christ. Anyways, God damn it. So we put this all together. It's like, the next game is 2023 is going to be black and white. We currently have the new one that's going to come out is Spain, and DLCs are a possibility for expanded maps. Here's where I tickled Mikado's brain. It's like, okay,
Tickle de poco.
I tickled. But I haven't told Carlos this. So here's where I tickled his brain. It go, okay, they're gonna want to try and promote black and white within Violet and Scarlet, Scarlet and Violet, right? Para que como que eventualmente cuando salga black and white, they're gonna do what they did in all previous games. It's like they're gonna talk about this other region, y que se llama puñeta más, which is gonna be the teaser for the next game. That's what they did in Sword and Shield. They were teasing the whole Diamond and Pearl, and we got not only Diamond and Pearl, we got Arceus as well. Legends Arceus. So it's expected that Scarlet and Violet are going to be teasing black and white. But it's like, okay, how is Spain going to connect to not the United States, but New York? How are we going to connect this? Here's one way to do it as a small theory, but I just wish that the Nintendo gods are listening to this and makes it happen sometime in 2023.
Not to cock the audience a little bit more, pero si esto pasa, cabrón, juega a Loto, play the Powerball.
I know.
Get the pot.
I know.
Because Sacho mano.
Claro, pero here's the thing.
The anticipation is killing me. Explícame cómo the Spanish game is going to connect to the US and not the British one. Very clearly being the British, el rey del país de Sword and Shield being like, those fucking rebels really did take the piss out of that other continent we've totally found.
Wait for it.
So it's like, they'll give us it, and Sky and Violet side, it's a success, as it usually be, whatever. Pero, the DLCs, we have this island out there that used to be part of our culture, used to be part of our region, but it got taken away by those of the se me olvidó la región de Nueva York, ¿cómo se llama?
Nuava.
It got taken by the Unova.
Me viene a la mente the Japanese name of the region. Fuck.
It's like it got taken by the Unova region. It's like, okay, what are you talking about? It's like, Unova region. So you're teasing black and white. But what island is that? What is going to be the DLC that makes sense to all of this? If Unova is the United States and Scarlet and Violet is Spain, guess what the DLC is going to be? Fucking Puerto Rico. No, you shut the fuck up.
Well,
that Pokemon blew up.
¿Tú te imaginas que va a ser Cuba y no Puerto Rico, puñeta?
Bueno, si es Cuba, si es Cuba, es como que, ok, Game Freak, está bien, fair.
Fair, porque va a estar Guantánamo Bay. Guantánamo Bay va a ser el fucking entry.
Puffy, ahí es que van a estar the Great Army of Lechonks. Because, it's going to be the Bay of Lechonks.
Eres un bicho, and I love that. Oh my god. It took me a second to know where that was going, but oof, that landing.
Fuck.
Give me a second. I need to drop my mic.
Sí, mano. The Bay of Lechonk.
Lechonk.
Oh my god.
God damn it. That's a good one. God damn it. I was trying to make this for Puerto Rico where I could go full around in our podcast, but no, you went with fucking Cuba. Nothing wrong with Cubans, but it makes sense.
Ahí es que mandaron todos los cabrones que pelearon con Lieutenant Surge in the war. That were on the other side.
It's like, oh, you want to be safe in our region? You want? O sea, I can see it con Cuba que Guantanamo Bay no es necesariamente una prisión, but it's like being that Guantanamo Bay is goddamn U.S. soil. I can see whatever they replace Guantanamo Bay being Unova soil. I can see that happening. God damn it.
En la expansión van a estar como que, you have to go visit this military camp or whatever, this vacation spot in this other island, but you can't leave the resort. There's a fence all around the resort.
Carajo. Pero volviendo al punto, o sea, si termina siendo Cuba, es como que Cuba va a tener su propio... I'm not even sure if Pokemon is even played over there, now that I think about it. Being that they don't allow... being that the politics are weird at the moment, pero es como que... I'm sure they know what Pokemon is.
I'm sure they know what Pokemon is. I'm willing to bet that some people have played the game, but it's not even remotely as common as it is in the rest of the U.S., as the rest of the world.
Pero es como que si termina siendo Puerto Rico and news gets out de que, Puerto Rico está en Pokémon oficialmente, porque yo veo el fucking El Nuevo Día posteando eso.
Sí, mano.
Yo veo El Nuevo
if that happens, that is not going to be something swept under the rug, loco. Like the Puerto Ricans are gonna fucking jump on that.
And we're gonna have this piece of evidence being that we came up with that shit, and I won. We came up with that shit first, Game Freak. We want there to be a random room somewhere in a small village in that island. Que there's 3 motherfuckers sitting around a mic and están como que we are recording our podcast.
Get out.
Sí, mano. That's it. That's all we need.
Use your free Eevee. Bye.
Here's a free shiny Eevee.
Get out.
Get the fuck out, and we never speak of this again.
Mira, okay, pa abundar en el tema, ¿verdad? You can put Tricos. You can put...
Okay, lo negativo. Okay.
Mira, pon Tricos. Torchics. We need Rockruffs. We need...
Okay.
We need... Glamiaus.
Fuck that. No, they're gonna put Meowth. Tú sabes que van a hacer. As much as we want, Glamias van a poner fucking van a poner Meowth again. Y va a haber un nuevo regional version de Meowth. A Puerto Rican regional de Meowth con un fucking paja puesto.
No. Va a andar con cuchillo. No, va a andar con el credit card por ahí.
El person tiene machete.
¿Cómo es que se llama el Pokémon que es una espada?
Aegislash.
Bueno, está Aegislash, pero el primero.
Honedge.
Yes, Honedge.
The original version es un machete.
So loco. Honestly, that's a Pokemon that needed multiple versions.
Eso sí, I agree. It's like, hey, it's a weapon. Varied weapon Pokemon. It's a ghost possessing a weapon. Might as well possess other weapons.
They could have made uno que fuese una katana for the Japanese regions in Pokemon. Then you could have had one that was a Claymore on Gen 8.
Cabrón,
and then el machete, papá.
El machete, pero ahora se me ocurre. Ponen en Puerto Rico o Cuba, lo que sea, y ponen regional form starters, porque pues I can see Trico, Torchic y fucking Tepig teniendo regional forms para compensate para Puerto Rico. Ya que en Diamond and Pearl, they establish it now you can catch wild starter Pokemons.
You do realize que you're just... Eso va a ser como que, the grass one es el independentista, el fire one es el popular. Y el water type es el PNP.
Oh my god.
Ay,
Perfecto.
o sea, no, here's the thing, cuando Puerto Rico y postean esto se entera que Pokémon Texas es de Puerto Rico, they're gonna take those as their goddamn mascots for political parties y qué sé yo puñeta más. I can see that. I can see that happening.
Hablando claro, if that's what it takes to get people in PR to fucking buscar la puta fucking manera de fucking work out political differences, está bien, fine, fuck it.
Y van a coger...
¿Sabes qué es lo cabrón? Que también me imagino a Telemundo transmitiendo, hablando de esto, pero entonces cuando el B-roll que van a poner gente jugando Pokémon Go, like 4 years ago.
Yeah,
así cuando nos tiramos, tomamos el tiro al muelle para un Blastoise. I remember that shit. Se tiraron por el paseo de la princesa just to get a Blastoise.
Again, priorities on point.
Pero entonces, we added to this. Oh, DLC, guess what? That means new legendaries. ¿Qué legendaries podrían tirar en Puerto Rico? I have 2 proposed. El fucking chupacabra y la gárgola.
La gárgola.
Ávila, tú no estabas en Puerto Rico para la gárgola. That was a whole other ordeal that we had to deal with at some point.
Por favor, dime.
Carlos, would you care to explain la gárgola or should I?
No, you go ahead. I am versed in the chupacabra lore. La gárgola, I'm like, como que even that was like a step too far for me.
Okay, this one only lasted like less than a year. Yo no me recuerdo en qué fucking ridiculous año era, pero literalmente we were having chupacabra problems en la granja otra vez, like dead farm animals found in the mornings, weird puncture runes, y nada de como que, it's like, well, we haven't seen the chupacabra in a while, but the witnesses are saying that this one flies. So it's like, oh, now we have a new mythical animal that flies and does vampire bites. So it's a bat. But bats aren't that big in Puerto Rico. Fuck it, it's a gargoyle, una gárgola ahora.
Sí, alguien dijo que como que, una gárgola. Y entonces todos los reggaetoneros estaban como que, la gárgola. Ay,
y entonces salió...
Oh, maldita sea, mano.
Y entonces salió una foto de que, what could it possibly be? If you want nightmare fuel, look up hammerhead bat.
I think I've seen this before. I was going to talk about you saying that bats weren't that big in PR, but there are some pretty huge-ass bats.
Yes, there's a fox bat, but that one eats flies. But then there's another giant bat that's also, a meat eater. And that's called the hammerhead bat.
That's a face only a mother can love, dude.
And even the mother saying, okay, honey, let me put a bag over your head.
Please.
Pero at least if we only had to make one legendary, I can see them doing the chupacabra somehow. A chupacabra legendary.
O se ha dicho que pusieran they would make like a tornado deity para que hagan a huracán, pero es como que, fuck, we already have tornadoes. Damn it.
Exacto, no, they are... Regional form de tornadoes wouldn't be so bad of an idea, ya que hicieron regional forms de Zapdos, Moltres y Articuno.
Dude, the region doesn't have a name, pero yes.
Lo gracioso sería era como que, yeah, it's the regional version del tornado, pero it comes in 5 categories.
Mira, bicho. Mira, bicho, tú cállate.
Pero we don't need another Pump Kaboo situation con un legendary, no less.
Because here's the thing, con también los terremotos que ocurrieron, they can use the ground one too.
Oh my fucking god.
¿Cuál es el tercero? Yo sé que hicieron un cuarto para ver si es.
Tornadus, Landorus, and
Thunderous. Es que Thunderous... Fine, Thunderous and Tornadus had a fight and someone got late to the party and decided to make earthquakes. Fuck it.
Okay, because, question. Are you guys actually talking about some Pokemon or are you just pulling my legs?
No.
Vamos a buscarlo. Let's use the chat.
Exactly, let's use the chat.
You do realize que todo esto fucking chat links tienen que estar en el fucking show notes.
Oh, no, está bien, that's fine. I'll work that out. Pero es como que, again, this episode probably will not come out till September. Pero es como que, fuck it, I'll have time for this. Pero Landorus, Thundurus, and Tornadus are the genie Pokemon.
There you go. They're called the Forces of Nature.
Los que eran exclusivos de like some stupid download game en el 3DS.
Yeah, I remember this shit. Era para X and Y that the only way you could unlock them was using a special app they down for that.
Yeah. You needed había un juego que era como 3 o 4 pesos. Y era como que you had to like capture these motherfuckers.
Using the 3DS AR, una mierda así.
Sí, there was some shit like that. Y tenías que entonces usar el stylus. Like, it was very much a Nintendo as, like, okay, let's make a game. Complicated. Overly complicated and stupid.
Pero yeah, no. Now we can see regional variants of that para Puerto Rico. O sea, Tornados and Thunderous, qué sé yo, forman hurricanes, qué sé yo, puñeta, I don't know. Typhoonus, I guess.
No, Typhoonus would be it would have to be in the Pacific.
I know, pero como que
sería algo como Yurakuns.
Yurakuns, I guess. Pero como que y entonces como que viene Landers, o sea, oh, I missed out the wrecking party 5 years later. I guess the South gets earthquakes now. Fuck it. Pero punto es...
I mean, el Tornadus sería, o sea, te lo puedes conseguir en las montañas del mapa. El Earthquake motherfucker, you can only get it in the south of the island. Y el Tornadus, you can only get it en la capital, porque es por ahí que siempre entran los huracanes.
I guess. Pero tú sabes que van a tirar ahí también encima de eso, because they just got to. Van a tirar el Alolan Executor también en eso.
Tiene que estar.
Tiene que estar. O sea, estamos hablando de la palma.
Baby. Dame mi palma.
Oh, ya, bien cabrón.
Estoy pensando que otro Pokémon.
Tenemos a Torchic. We can put este Jaulucha has to go. That way podemos tener literal cockfights.
That's right.
Con Busker y Jaulucha peleando.
Like, I would love de que hay un sitio en el que there is a cockfight arena, pero entonces there's like an old man sitting outside y como, yup, they canceled these. I don't know why, because they're letting you whippersnappers fight with your Pokemon, but apparently just two of these at the same time. No.
Halucha Undergrounds. You only can complete if you have a Halucha. Jesus Christ. Turtles. Do we have turtles? Porque
Carracosta has to go. Es literalmente un carey. Parece un carey, Carracosta.
Krabby por los ways.
Oh, and like
original variant de Krabby, a blue one, yes.
Oof,
y like vamos a tener un regional Pokemon, an exclusive regional Pokemon es un manatí.
Hay manatí. Espérate, ahora de los 900 Pokémon no hemos hecho un manatí antes. Espérate.
No, por eso que te digo, that's gonna be like the DLC Pokémon. It's like, oh, you can only capture el manatí aquí.
We have Mantine. No, Mantine no cuenta.
No. Es una mantarraya. Por eso, es como...
Luego, okay, yo puse Manatee Pokémon en Google y lo que me salió fue Mantine. Mala mía.
What the fuck is wrong with you, fucking gringo? No.
Bueno,
look, think of a cow.
I know, the only one that comes close is Dugong, pero tampoco, Dugong no es tan gordo. If anything, sería un regional variant de Dugong.
I mean, ¿por qué no podemos tener un regional variant de Miltank que sea water type?
Puñeta, las vacas, se me olvidó.
Oh, but because we need milk tanks. Claro que vamos a tener vacas en la isla.
Es como que... Ay, puñeta. I'm trying to think. ¿Qué otro staple? Snakes. We need snakes. Snivy. There we go.
Again, Snivy.
Zubats van a estar ahí porque tenemos demasiado fucking...
I mean, fíjate, when you put it that way, the Gen 5 starters are pretty good.
Gen 5.
Gen 5
Snivy.
es Snivy, Tepig y Oshawott.
¿Qué cara va a ser Oshawa? ¿Un manatí?
I don't know, but hey, it's something. 2 out of 3 is not bad.
Para que lo sepa, Carlos, Oshawa is an otter.
No, I know.
Pero como que, I guess that could work. Es que, for us being surrounded by water, not many of the water starters can fit with Puerto Rico. Maybe Squirtle.
Déjame ver, water starters. Oof.
Exacto. Es como que none of the... Para que, it's like, oh, if we're going to do a Legends Arceus kind of deal that we choose three
Espérate,
starters, but they're all from
¿Cómo
different
que los
regions.
Espérate, no, hold on, mira. ¿Cómo que los water starters no pegan? Tenemos por lo menos 3.
Ok,
que
Squirtle.
Squirtle, Totodile, Caimanes
Ah, verdad, los caimanes.
y Froakie.
Fuck los coquí. Froakie es un coquí.
How did you not remember that?
I am
Alejandro, give me
disappointed.
your PR card. Dame tu Boricua card.
Yo te mando mi licencia.
You have been gone from the motherland too much.
I am
For too long. You need to come back. Y te voy a llevar a las montañas de la isla y dejarte para que you become one with nature and you reconnect with your cookies.
I'm sorry, ancestors. I have disappointed you. I have failed miserably. Pero Coquille se me olvidó. Fucking regional variant de Poliwag. Ya que Poliwag has been missing for like 2 years now. 2 or 3 years now. Sí, porque no añadieron Poliwag en Sword and Shield y no va a estar en ¿cómo se llama? Fucking Diamond and Pearl. So Poliwag has been missing. So I can see a regional variant of Poliwag y que, la última evolución no va a ser ni Poliwrath, va a ser un Politoad que es fucking cookie. Whatever.
That would be good.
No, and then there's a shiny version. That's the golden cookie.
What the fuck does the golden cookie do?
Cookie dorado, motherfucker.
Cookie what?
Cookie dorado.
It's like a thing que existe.
Yes, está en peligro de extinción.
Como
Fucking
el resto de los
motherfuckers.
coquíes. Como el resto de los coquíes.
No, pero específicamente Cookie dorado está en peligro de extinción.
Fair enough. But no, that's actually not a bad idea. Hey, Nintendo, you taking notes? Game Freak, you taking notes?
Seriously, I want my shiny Eevee. and the one room in one random building in a random city, in a random village, 3 motherfuckers sitting around a microphone screaming at each other.
But I can see them doing the whole Legends Arceus is that we'll give you 3 starters, but they're all from different regions as starters that they can give you on this island. Que ya mencionamos Paleo cuáles pueden ser. So they're good on this. There is so many potential. Es eso de legendaries. It's like, yes, there's the regional variants, but I've only come up with actual one good possible one que es el fucking chupacabra legendary. Que por ende lo más probable va a ser mythical. So I can't think of another one that of another different, I don't know, mythical creature de Puerto Rico that we could use.
Ya que tú hablaste de los what starters they can use, ¿verdad? We gave them 3 of the water types. Here's the 3 grass types, ¿verdad? Tenemos Snivy, tenemos Trico, and we have Grookey.
We have Monkey Island, yes.
No, we have monkeys.
Motherfucker, we have monkeys en la isla principal.
Todavía, exacto. Like, hay mono en Santurce, papá, en la fiesta de San Sebastián.
I forgot about that. The monkey that started randomly attacking people in the city. I remember that now.
Okay, that motherfucker is still around, so okay, we haven't killed it yet because apparently, we have to be immune about it now.
Pero entonces, fire. O sea, Tepig
Torchic.
obviamente. Torchic, sí.
Litten, we're good.
Litten. Yeah, I can see Litten being used.
Yeah, we got plenty of fucking strength.
Rowlet and Mikado. Or Hoot para un regional version de Hoot para un Mikado.
Oh, that would be good, dude. A regional variant of Hoot would look so cool.
Pero, ¿qué más? O sea, Yeah, we have eagles like everyone else. There's only one eagle I can think of, Braviary. So,
Yeah, but they already gave Braviary a Hisuian variant.
Exactly. So they're not going to do that. Are there any seagull? Wingulls. We're going to get Wingulls. Por un tubo y siete llaves.
¿Cuál es el que es un chango?
Corvid.
Corviknight,
The crow, like a-
Rookie D.
Rookie D. Búscate Rookie D.
Vamos a buscar a ese tipo.
Porque sí existe. Hay crow Pokemon. So, Corviknight might
I mean,
fit.
Murkrow.
Murkrow también.
Yeah, Ok, ya, no había visto Rookie, pero sí, también. Pero no, el que yo estaba pensando era Murkrow.
Murkrow can definitely fit in. O sea, carajo, se me olvidó tanto de la fauna de Pokémon. The fucking... Podrían poner un regional version of the fucking walking tree Pokemon de X and Y. I forgot its name.
The talking
Walking
tree.
The ghost trees.
Trevenant.
It's literally a tree with a fucking ghost possessing it. So, pueden hacer una ceiba o un flamboyán de eso.
No.
No, ese es el árbol solitario que está en la montaña cuando va
Mira,
a
tú cállate.
¿Cómo se llaman esas cosas, loco? Están en la costa.
Los manglares.
Yes. un mangle Trevenant.
Okay, no, that would be nice.
Obviamente Tentacool y Tentacruel.
Sí. I mean, para eso we can have Marini y Toxapex también. Podemos tener Pincurchin also.
¿Tú te puedes imaginar que nosotros hacemos la única región sin un goddamn Magikarp?
That would be
Nah.
Just every other water Pokemon except Magikarp.
Nah, loco. Si van a hacer un region así, tenemos que ganarle a...
I mean, también necesitamos Taurus.
Yup.
O sea, I can definitely see Wishy-Washy being siendo añadido.
Yes.
O sea, Wishy-Washy, o sea, whatever is Barrascuda, I can see that one being entered, porque yo me recuerdo everyone panicking over a Barracuda en La Perla at one point, en uno de esos, no retiro, Field Days a Viejo San Juan.
Bueno, carajo, cabrón. Ahora mismo en el Río Piedra hay fucking koi fish.
All right, you were telling me about koi fish, so fine. Magikarps. Fine, Magikarps.
Así que hay seguro que se escaparon de una de las inundaciones en el jardín botánico.
Puerto Rico lo hace mejor.
But again, legendary. We need legendaries. We only got Chupacabra probably proposed.
I mean, the fucking elemental cats, Reiku, Eddie,
Landor, Thunderous. Yeah, no, there's that. But those are regional variants. We need
Raikou, 18. No, the fucking elemental cats. What's the
dogs. Suicune, Entei, and Raikou.
Yeah, me cogió por un segundo.
They're dogs. They were.
Okay, cool.
Legend is that they're EVs. Well, the evolutions turned into legendaries. That's the theory going around. Or the longest running.
Yeah.
I mean, that's lore.
Yeah, exactly. That's lore.
But those motherfuckers can be here.
In which I guess would make sense, being that, if Sword and Shield had regional variants of Articuno, Zapdos, y Moltres, por ende, pueden ver regional variants para este próximo juego de Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. That makes sense. I can definitely see that happening. Yeah, no, that works. That actually works. Let's see. If you surf north of San Juan, you get a bunch of ghost Pokemon just because it's the Bermuda Triangle. It's like, what's with all these ghost Pokemon in the ocean? It's the Bermuda Triangle. Fuck you. Anyways, that is my proposal.
There's one random Dorfield, like the balloon ghost Pokemon, whatever the fuck was it?
Drifloon.
Drifloon.
Like the one that the lore says kidnaps kids.
Uh-huh.
But there's only one. There's one of those, and he only kidnapped one kid.
And that would be...
Come on.
Loco,
Cabrón,
dale.
you're talking to los dos puertorriqueños en Estados Unidos who have lost
No, 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 no,
contact.
no. I know where he's going. Tú eres el que está-
Oh, you're talking to
eres el
me.
toreador.
You're talking to
Yes.
me.
Come on.
Yes.
I'm just gonna say this out loud because I am the worst Puerto Rican on earth, but I'm not that forgivable. Lichen rock para el perro roca.
Me encanta que estás cambiando el tema, pero
Eres un
ajá.
cabrón.
But yes, no, I completely do not know what you guys are talking about.
Ronaldito, cabrón.
This must be a legend that I missed out on.
Wait, para. No, bromeando, broma en serio. ¿Tú no sabes de Rolandito?
O sea, me
Yo era
suena,
vecino de ese cabrón.
me suena, pero es como que not, there's no spark. Nothing is making a connection in my head. It's like, no, I do not.
I am going to go to your mother's
No,
house and be like, okay,
no,
you need to like discipline this child.
We're using the chat. We're using the chat again. Here we go. El busque ese caballero.
I literally do not know what this is about. I literally do not
Okay.
know. International
Güey, en el 96 me imagino, because I was 4 years old, ¿verdad?
Sí,
En el
entonces,
97
yeah,
o en el
more or
97,
less para el 96, yeah.
En Colinas de Plata hubo este nene que lo raptaron. Se llamaba Ronaldito. So, si tú has escuchado que el hide and seek champ de PR es Ronaldito, now you know why.
Okay.
Because they have yet to find this poor dude.
Okay.
Yeah, like he would be 20 something by this point.
He'd be my
He'd
age.
be like roughly 30 something.
He'd be 30.
Yeah, he'd be 30.
O sea, now it's ringing ahead, but it's like, I am still pulling blanks on this. El starter mental no me quiere funcionar. O sea, algo me suena. This seems very familiar, pero nope. Got
Yep,
nothing.
missing since 10/12/1994. No, oof, he'd be older. He'd be 32.
No, because I'm born 1992. I'm 30.
And he was taken when he was 4.
Oh, no, he would be 19. Yeah, no, that would be 32. Yeah. Shit. Okay. When was the fuck? Oh, no. Why am I pulling articles from 1999? What the fuck, Google? No. Wow, they just
this is
they just literally quit looking for him. They just quit.
El tipo tiene un Facebook page.
Of course. Who doesn't have a Facebook page these days? But yeah, no, fair enough. Okay, now I see the Driflin joke. Fine.
Yay! This
will either be probably cut out or heavily edited, because I get the feeling that whatever Puerto Rican audience is listening to this that knows about this is just yelling at their whatevers at me.
This is finally what cancels me from the internet. Yay!
Not knowing a missing child. Oops.
What the fuck is Mr. Rim?
What?
I'm looking at the list of Pokemon. Hay un Pokemon que se llama Mr. Rim. R-E-M-E.
Oh, Mr. Rhyme.
Oh, isn't that
Es una evolución del Galarian
Mr. Mime?
Galarian Mr. Mime, based on mimes.
Fucking
No.
hell.
It's based on Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah, it's like it's like definitely based on Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah.
También el Surfish. I don't know, whatever, la evolución del bird Pokémon ese que anda con el palito de...
Farfetch.
Ajá,
Surfetched.
la
You're
evolución de
talking about
Farfetch.
Surfetched.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, he got an evolution finally. Después de 20 some odd years. So, yay. Pero, cabrón, ¿tú te imaginas si hacer algo con fucking Dunsparce? Finally.
Nah, no, dude, they're gonna let that be a meme. I sincerely doubt that they're gonna actually gonna do.
You know what's gonna
something
make me mad? It's gonna make me mad que si hacen fucking una evolución para Smeargle y todavía dejan a Dunsparce out on the side.
No, Smeargle is never gonna get an evolution. Is like as a competitive Pokemon, but like Smeargle has caused so much issues. He's not getting Jack.
Dunsparce. Like,
Like the only reason why Mr. Rhyme even exists es porque ellos cogieron the person who's in next in line for an evolution would be Jinx, which is also not gonna happen because the Pokemon is too controversial. Pero acuérdate que Electabuzz and Magmar got evolutions.
Uh-huh.
And they got pre-evolutions and then they got evolutions.
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. Mime had like Mime Jr.
Right.
And now he has Mr. Rhyme.
Okay. Yeah.
Like that's the only reason why he got something. Like give me something for Jinx, man. But hablando or Sudowoodo, give me something for Sudowoodo.
Seiba Sudowoodo. Fuck it.
There you go. No, pero que acuérdate que Sudowoodo is supposed to be like a fake tree. Esa es la madre. Like
Yeah, he's a rock Pokemon.
Yeah, he's a rock. Well, si hacen un regional variant, van a cambiar su typing. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of regional variants.
El regional variant va a ser una ceiba.
Si no es una ceiba, va a ser un flamboyant. It's going to be either or.
Pues sí, es verdad, puede ser un flamboyant and like the shiny version is a yellow flamboyant.
There you go. There's ideas here, people. Nintendo, fucking take them. Just make them real. We don't care. We'll probably never monetize this or get any money out of it, but the fact that any of this comes real, fuck it. It'll...
Oh, like no one will ever believe us. Except for the three of us and the cat. And he won't tell anybody because he's an asshole.
Okay, pero anyways, we're way over the hour, and it's getting late for all of us.
So, this is gonna be a two-parter, motherfucker. In case you didn't realize it, it's gonna be our first spectacular two-parter part episode. Electric Boogaloo, something dark side.
We'll see. You're not the one who's going to be editing. I'm going to be editing this.
I'm going to be the one uploading it and calculating how much space this takes up.
Why do you think the last episode that we recorded was an hour long? So we could make up for it. But no. I think we've established. I got what I wanted to say. We got to talk about Pokemon. I got to rant about Pokemon X and Y. We educated my co-host here for that, and we got our guest. So all mental check boxes done.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Bichin Boricuas episode. God fucking knows at this point. We're out.
Thank
Bye.
Thank you, Jess Mikado, for being here. Follow us, and subscribe or whatever you need to do, people.
Like and subscribe. Give us 5 stars. Maybe there'll be a link for no. Stop eating the fucking envelope. It's not your envelope to eat.
This is how cats operate. My shit, like your shit is my shit, and my shit is my shit. That's the cat mentality.
I know. Like I was saying, give us 5 stars, like and subscribe. For fuck's sakes, cat. Seriously.
End the goddamn episode!
I did it, and you kept talking. And maybe there'll be a link for a special guest. Maybe they won't. Who knows? There's probably a few months between this and now. Bye.
Bye. And
That's your cue to say bye, motherfucker.
Mía, bye.
there we
Thank
go.
you.